Hey Google, how much snow am I?
Video and all Draft League videos brought to you in part by Fight Boy. Actually, they updated their store. You can go there. You can check out their stuff. Use code MAG for 15% off. And you know they sponsored me, so take a shot on. They sent me this for free. Okay, they sent me this for free. I got a hoodie for free. I got a T-shirt for free. Right, so support them for supporting me. This week I have Roserade, Caparaja, Manectric, Rabambi, Darmanitan, and Dracovish. My opponent has Dragapult, Diggersby, Tentacruel, Tangrowth, Magmar, and Cobalion. So this, my team is... I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't really know how to use it. Now, I'm not spoiling how the video goes, but, you know, just because I have problems and struggles building a team does not mean its effectiveness is affected by that. Effectiveness affected by that. Two different uses of the word affected. Cool. It just means that, you know, it's going to take me a little more opportunity, or a little more, it's going to take me a little more effort to have better opportunities to do well. I'm not a big fan of the team. I think it's just because I need that. I need those more defensive mons to kind of feel safe. I just, you know what? I think it's less I don't like the team. I don't feel safe with this team because I don't know. You know, it's tough for me to build for matchups, and it's tough for me even in game to make decisions because I don't feel like I have any safe answers for things. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna get around those. But I figure, you know what? We're gonna turn one. We're just gonna blow this thing up, blow it out of the water. We don't need safe switches to Dragapult if there's no motherfucking Dragapult in here, okay? Scarf check. Is he a Scarf Dragapult? He might be. I'm a Scarf Darmanitan. I'm just gonna bury it with an Icicle Crash. Just gonna bury it with an Icicle Crash. Just gonna fuck me. I'm slower than it. He's Scarf, but I live. Gonna bury it with an... Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it, Patches. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to be here for me showing... She didn't even fucking flinch. Didn't even move. I'm sorry you had to be here to show... When I had showed that kind of emotion, but... I did not... fuck, man. So I go into Dracovish. He's gonna go into Cobalion. And I know he's got Tangrowth, and I know he's got... Tangrowth, and I know he's got Tangrowth, but I thought, you know, I'm just going to go for a Fish's Rend. If he wants to stay in, so be it. If he wants to switch out, I have, you know, Caparaja. So he gets up the Reflect, and now I'm thinking, okay, is he going to, you know, is he just going to stay in, maybe try to get the other one up, maybe try to get Rocks up? Is he going to risk that I switch out, you know, predicting his switch, or is he going to just switch out? So is he going to, you know, play on my prediction and think, okay, I'm going to switch predicting the Tango or something like that, going to go another Mom, and he goes for Rock. But it doesn't matter. I kill the Cobalion. He has Reflect up, though, which is disappointing. I mean, you shouldn't need me to tell you why. You know, he's going to... My two big guys are physically offensive, so of course he brings a Reflect user. Why wouldn't he? It's smart on his part. He's thinking for actually a while on what to go for. Maybe he's trying to calc what item I have. I don't know. But he's thinking for a while. Eventually he chooses Tentacruel. This is pretty interesting. He's got Tentacruel in here. See, now this is the problem. I don't really feel safe. Like, he's got things like Ice Beam he could use. He's, you know, if I don't want to go into Caparaja and get burned on a Scald. I don't want to go into Manectric and get, well, I guess I do. It's really my only option. I don't really want to go into Rabambi and get poisoned. You have to break me a switch. So I just go into Manectric, and he does go for a Sludge Wave. So I'm going to take that relatively okay. Now here, I'm like, he's got Diggersby. Diggersby's probably choiced. I could just both. I'm just going to Hyper Voice. I'm going to Hyper Voice because if he does a certain amount of damage, I can just kind of go for a second one. And from there, I'll kind of know... you know, what's happening in that arena. If he switches out into Diggersby, I'll be quite pleased. If he stays in, you know, this is another one of those scenarios where, you know, the risk of him staying in, if he has like a Salt Vest, then he's just going to stay in. If he's, you know, I haven't seen an item on him yet. He could be choiced for all I know. But if he's a Salt Vest and stays in, then it's a problem for me. But he goes into Diggersby, and I take the moral victory by going for Hyper Voice. And that does it just is not enough. It does not do enough damage. You know, if I'm Scarfed, then I will outspeed him, but it just does not do enough damage. But now I'm again hitting that wall of I don't have any safe answers to this guy. You know, I thought about bringing Hitmontop, but I wasn't sure. But I don't really have any safe answers, and I have to go for another Hyper Voice. I'm Scarf. Maybe I'll get a crit. I do not. He goes for Earthquake. Down goes Manectric. So, you know, that's a scenario there where I didn't even feel comfortable. I got flustered. I didn't know what to do. It's partially team building, partially team. But, you know, I didn't know what to go for there. And now I have to kind of just figure out, you know, what is he? Because he still has Tangrowth. And he still has, you know, Tentacruel. And the Reflect is still up, and that's what I got to worry about. So, again, I'm thinking, do I want to go for, you know, a Bulldoze if he goes into Tentacruel? Do I want to go for a Leech Life if he goes into Tangrowth? But he does choose Tangrowth, and this is going to do a hilariously little amount of damage. Granted, he got the Reflect up, but he's got Rocky Helmet as well. So this thing is just, you know, designed, it's primed, it's made to defeat. It's made to stop, you know, Dragovich. But unfortunately, my Manectric my Darmanitan, you know, missed the Ice Crash. So I still have to worry about him going on a Dragapult. And this is one of those times here I have to worry about him. If I want to just go for Spikes, predicting him to switch. I want to go for Sludge Bomb, predicting him to stay in. I want to go for Dazzling Gleam, thinking he's going to go into, you know, Dragapult. The thing is, this is one of those moments where I think it's also part of the meta. I'm getting so flustered because I genuinely don't know what to do. Like, is he going to stay in? Is he going to switch? What's he going to switch into? Why is he going to do that? I go to Dazzling Gleam. I kind of thought he'd go into Dragapult, which is not the right answer. So here I learn he's probably, you know, he's probably Assault Vest. But now I'm like, what can you do back to me? If he's Assault Vest, we've got Sludge Wave. I've seen Sludge Wave. So again, I'm so flustered in game. Me making this, it's just, my mind's everywhere. He does go for Ice Beam, and I'm not going to take that much from him. I'll be able to do another one. I go for Spikes. So I go for Spikes here to just see if he has Rapid Spin, I guess. And he does have Rapid Spin, so now he's definitely faster than me. And now he's definitely faster than, you know, a possibly Scarf Darmanitan. So that was a very bad decision on my part. Up until the time that his speed got raised, I legitimately forgot that Rapid Spin boosts speed. I didn't even consider it. And then as soon as it happened, I'm like, shit. If this is offensive, this can ruin me. Because now he's faster than possibly my Scarf Dragovich. He's most likely faster than my Scarf Dragovich now. He's most likely faster than my Scarf Darmanitan now. And if I didn't go for Spikes, if I went for just another, you know, another extra sensory, I might have just been able to kill him based on the, you know, damage and stuff. But I cannot. And he's still got that, well, you know, Cabalion's gone, so he's still got that Magmar's in the way. So he does go for Ice Beam. I am going to die. And now I am really up shit's creek here because of that the bad move with the Rapid Spin. And I don't, you know, do I want to go into Dragovich and threaten him out? Do I want to go into Copperage to risk a burn? Do I want to go into Darmanitan and see if he's, you know, if he's designed to at +1 be faster? I kind of have to figure this out because I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna outspeed. You know, I'm not going to outspeed the Dragapult. So because that's still alive. So I kind of, I gotta know here. I don't want to risk anything else because I figure at this point, I guess if, you know, if he does switch out, you know, I guess I'm good. But if he doesn't, and I still have Quick Attack I have to worry about with Diggersby, so I don't even know if this was the right play. But I think this is also a bad move now, almost immediately after I did it, because I'm thinking if I could have gotten rid of the Tentacruel, you know, if I could have gotten Sticky Webs up, that would affect everything. That would affect that would affect everything. So I would have been faster than Dragapult as well. So I didn't even consider. You know, I could have probably maybe just Earthquake my way to victory if I could have got rid of the Diggersby also, which who knows if that could have been a thing. So I guess this should have been the play I made at the beginning, and I should have saved Darmanitan, because then I could have just, you know, still at least had Darmanitan to do damage, but I didn't, and I get flustered, man. I don't know. I don't know if it's something with the meta. I just don't know. And again, I'm just like, well, I got nothing I can do. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's something with the meta. I think so, because I think that's when I started to get bad at this game. Was probably late Gen 5. I think is when I really started to just because there's so many options, and it's just I get flustered because I don't know, because they could do so many things. I don't have the in-game experience to be able to put those possible options into scenarios and that are likely in the game, because I just don't know the possible options. It's a mess. So I mean, he still has something, he still has the Tangrowth left, and which is obviously the answer to this. He is going to switch out, and he's going to go into Tangrowth, obviously. Why would he not? It's perfect for... I have no Hatches up. I mean, now that there's no, now there's no Reflect, that's going to do a little bit more. So I'm just going to keep firing off Vicious Wrens while I can, and just, hoping I can maybe force him to... I don't know. I guess this is what I have to do. I have to go for Vicious Wrens because of the fact that, Diggersby is still around. I think there's a part of me in the back of my brain that knew if I were to win, I had to do two things. One, get up Webs. Two, get rid of Diggersby. And I guess I just didn't see an option that would do that. So I didn't see a way that could happen, given my flusteredness. He is going to go for a knockoff. So now I'm like, I could consider, I can maybe switch and go for a Leech Life here. That might do a little bit. Vicious Wren, I'm on the, he's probably going to live one. I'm trying to run calcs and see. But then I'm like, I don't know if he's going to be, what kind of... I don't know. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go for a Leech Life here. I could potentially get enough HP back where if maybe I'll live the hit that he's going to hit me with. And then if I can live a hit, I can definitely kill him. But he goes for Senses anyway, so that didn't work out. So I think the logic in that was sound. I thought he was going to attack me again. And I thought that if I could Leech Life him, I could at least maybe get enough HP where I would just live a hit. So... Because if I went for Vicious Wren, I think it was a roll to kill him. In this way, if I went for Leech Life, I was way more likely. I'd kill him with 2 anyway. I'd be at enough. But I guess it just didn't end up mattering. And I'm going to almost die. He's just going to go for a Giga Drain. And down goes Dragovich. And he still has Magmar left. And Fire types, they bury Rabombi. They really bury Rabombi. And I was told that I could not bring Mud Slap on Roserade. I asked about that for week 2 for against Heatran. So I could have Roderick have a ground move to fight off those pesky fire types. But I learned that I cannot use Mud Slap because of the 100% lowered accuracy. So that's really disappointing. I wish I could do that. And you're gonna notice one thing. You're gonna notice, why the fuck do I have Dazzling Gleam instead of Moonblast? You know why? I don't know. I don't know why I have that. I do not know why I have that. I just had a brain fart that I didn't get Moonblast, and it's just this whole battle is just a testament in really making me think if league battling is still for me. Not only the in-game mistakes that I made, but then also the team-building mistakes were also huge. So I genuinely don't know if, I genuinely did not know after this game if I wanted to retire or not, because this was so bad in every facet of the game, in both battling, team-building, decision-making. It was so bad that it's really making me question if this is something that I can still reasonably do, because this was not fun. This was not fun. It wasn't. It was not fun. But it's almost entirely my fault, right, for not being good enough to make the right plays and the team building blunders. And and also the team. I don't know. I also don't like the team. It's really making me uncomfortable with this team. So I think I'm just going to have to live in that discomfort for the rest of the year and just hope I can put together strategies. Because I already made the intro, right? I already have that intro. I'm not going to redo it with new mods. So I'm going to see if I can retool my strategies and how I'm building this team, because I do not feel safe making many defensive moves because I don't have a lot of defensive options. So it's going to be a struggle. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I did not enjoy playing it. I'm hoping next week will be better. Leave a like if you did enjoy it. Subscribe for more, and I will see each and every one of you guys next time. Good night.